Alrighty, I think that's working now. Let's just double check everything. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's not right. It's not the Bastion Brawl tournament. Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Make sure everything's working properly. All right. All right, I'm going to start the Reddit. So, perhaps we need more anti-aircraft guns. I see a skink. I see an Ostwind. Or is it a Whirlwind? I don't remember. I see a Soki. A ZSU. I don't remember what this thing's called, but it's what's on, I think, the back of an M13. Yeah, Quad 20. Japanese Twin 13, I believe. And of course, a Bofors. I'm guessing this person's suggesting, let's see. Jets play a key role. The only effective countermeasure is another jet. I've rarely seen jets shot down. So here's my big gripe with a lot of this suggestion is it's offering like vehicles to fill in the gap. And if you're spawning AA vehicles, then enemies can spawn tanks that aren't AA and it takes up a slot. Hey Chechen Vet, welcome to the stream. I was just talking about how this person wants some more AA for jet countering, and I don't know. I don't hate the idea, but also just like let's not put them on vehicles like this. Not really a fan, unless this was like its own spawn. But I would just nerf jets. So that's my thoughts on that. Enlisted needs to use Japanese soldiers' height in that time for historical realism. I mean, if you look off in the distance, you'll never see them coming. You're so epic. Yeah, if you want to be, I guess. Last update. These updates have improved the game, and this last update, which makes all maps available for every BR, has made the game much more fun. I want to thank the developers. Keep going strong. Why are we shouting? Yeah, I think I haven't honestly tried any of the different maps, the different BRs yet. But yeah, it'd be good. We need more engineer and medic stuff. I think we already have a lot of engineer stuff. Would be good if we updated medics though, for sure. I agree with that. What does D stand for? Default, most likely. Yeah, right, because these all came from different campaigns and whatnot. So, makes sense. How to make tank players really hate you. It is a Paradivision video or submission. I'm seeing a lot of Molotovs. It's a minute and... Let's see. Gas AAA. Oh, please be doing what I think you're doing. Oh, is it going to do it? Incredible. I love that. That's honestly like one of my favorite things to do in the game is if you see an opportunity to put an AT gun or anti-tank mine behind a tank, it's a good time. Add Tunisia to BR3 4 matches. Man, this guy predicted the future. Like, and went after the fact, either way, this guy, visionary. I present to you the invisible man. Uh-oh. No, that's not a bug, it's a feature. What do you mean? Gaijin Wen, unarmed APC should be BR1, like, come on. BR2 is fine. What we need are armed tech tree APCs. I think it's perfect. Yeah. I'm happy with APCs at BR2. I don't have a good explanation for why they should stay there, but I'm happy with them there. Update is amazing. Maps open all BRs. People say Tunisia BR5 is bad. Honestly, I played, don't see any big problems with it. Same here. Again, I have some friends that were saying it's bad, but I haven't tried it yet. Do not land next to an objective that's being captured. I missed that. Oh no. Oh no. Brutal. Atrocious. When you hear Morse code in the distance. Big if true. Bruh. Yeah, that's probably the worst feeling in the game. Well, although, to be fair, if you're making them problems over here, they're going to blow this up pretty fast. So, kind of a blessing in disguise. A veteran's opinion on all maps open to all BRs. Google image of enlisted pre-merger. I'm not that veteran player who's been playing since beta. It's about assault rifles, Tiger II jets in Tunisia. Some have convinced me that some villages in Moscow enlist is not historically accurate with prototype weapons. Yeah, so I mean, he wants more historical accuracy. It's, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, Wilcario's, this is exactly like, it's almost like this is in response to this. Like, yeah, I think this is fine. Do not build rally points on roofs or basements. Thanks. I agree. Let me just repeat it. Do not build rally points on roofs or basements. Thanks. Because this is bad. Real bad. Niche, but can we get aiming window on the Stuka to be actually useful as shown in that video? I'm not sure which video, but that'd be kind of neat. I accepted my fate. Ooh. Brutal. Why don't the Soviets have a buckle green SHH-40? Is this the helmet? I'm guessing this is the helmet. It's a cool helmet. I'd be down for it. Now that we have a lot of cool new camos, can we have a camo selector to change camos depending on which map we play on, like War Thunder? Would be neat. Because, yeah, only having one for all of them kind of sucks. Ugh, excuse me. Legacy standard squads. I would like to get everyone's opinion on returning legacy squads back into the game, either for silver or gold. Selfishly, I would love to be able to save hours in the menus and actually play the game instead of reorganizing equipment half of my session. Yes, I want that too. Yeah, I don't know how they plan on doing it, but if they did it, it'd be really neat. Taking fire in Tunisia, no HUD. Okay. I'm not going to watch 2.5 minutes. But more Japan equipment. Pretty much a bunch of melee and like grenades and stuff. Yeah, these pottery grenades are kind of funny, but I dig it. I still hate how useless the call sign orders are. Lovely. Extremely rare 20+ man bomber run. Oh, wow. Bro actually got kills with bombers. Anti-air situation. Basically, this game, the anti-air tanks are forgotten or can't be used. So why not separate them from tanks? Like 2 tanks and 1 anti-air per team. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think this is a great way to explain it. Old squads reportedly returning on Chinese servers. Right, the P-47 squad. We just saw that one. Historical accuracy, yep. Feel like we've seen all these. Guys, what do you think of Enlisted, and do you think it's still worth to spend money on? If there's no certainty, the game will be around for years to come. Interesting little photo to go along with this. I enjoy it. I wouldn't be able to justify playing or paying the price they want for a squad and whatnot, but I'm happy some people can, so I keep playing. I'm tired of these Stormcrows harping on about the Doom Enlisted. Yeah. Am I the only one who uses medics in BR3? I would say yes. Yeah, because their stats aren't good. You're better off running assaulters because they have engineers. Yeah, straight up. And medics would be a lot more useful if they could take an engineer, build ammo boxes. Yes, I agree. You are correct, good sir. That's why Japanese players are the best in the game. Yeah. It's almost like if you build rallies, you win. What a concept. "15-day boxes need a buff." Yeah, they could be better. This is my favorite bug to exploit. Oh, is bro just tapping each of the bombers once? And then they kill themselves, right? Yeah, it's one of the funniest things about Enlisted. People don't realize those bombers just crash into the mountain. Is this Soviet guerrilla squad worth taking BR3? PPS 43 is very strong, so I would say yes. But what's even stronger is a PPS H41 box. So if you can afford them, definitely buy them and just make a preset for it. They won't pass, right? Yeah, it'd be difficult. Should they remove lead and pen indicators? Or sorry, lead and pen indicators? No. See, the problem is like introducing more skill to like using tanks and vehicles and shit is just not a good idea. We just want more players to be able to just counter them a little bit better, I believe. Thanks, I guess. Game is already running, yes. Yes, indeed. Tank silencer for Enlisted. Yeah, I've seen this photo before. It's a funny one. Is the Su-2 the best ground attack aircraft for BR3, even though it's a BR2 plane? IL-2 is very well armed, but it turns like a cruise ship. I'm not too sure, man. I haven't really touched a whole lot of the various, what is it? Yeah, I used the IL-2 a lot, but I haven't used the Su-2 a whole lot, so I can't say for sure. But 600 kilo bombs is like never a bad thing. Unique items from a unique vehicle. Oh, that's just promoted. Who needs AAG when you can use guns? I mean, I've been saying that for a while. What's the chance? Bro got MP40 silenced. Very nice. How much time are you sitting at so far? I might be a little bit more than that, but I do often just have the game open in menu, not really doing anything. One thing I can't say about this game is that it's not cinematic. Damn, bro's having everything happen to him at once. Do you guys actually adhere to the BR? Do you say this vehicle aircraft BR 2-3 must stay in its tier, or are you B and put anything? Depends on what. Certain equipment becomes less viable, higher BR. Yeah, bolt actions in a niche kind of situation, if you have the right perks and stuff, can be kind of strong. What if enlisted got World War I event instead of Leadstorm? Would be fun to see in the future, I think. Is this better than the IL-2M? Let's see what people say. PE planes are awful. Widest turn radius in the game. All for 600 kilo payload, 100 BR2 plane already has. Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense. I agree with Lord Zale there for sure. 2 different PPS 42 reds. Good one, devs, for setting off my OCD. Well, to be fair, one is going to have 6.6 damage, one's going to have 6.9. So the M18 in enlisted, isn't it already in the game? Oh, he's asking if it's good north or enlisted. Quite meh. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh. My statistics, nothing spectacular, but at least I always build the rally points. Yeah. So if the allies don't want to go to the capture point after they respawn on it, I can't do much. Yeah, I've already seen this. I've already given Gladiator a positive here. Could be low tier allies absolutely clueless. Germany filled with experienced players for some reason. Even with low tiers, I've not seen anyone get stomped that bad. Low tier allies. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That is pretty brutal for that man. I hope he finds solace one day. But without further ado, we will move on to the forum. So, rally point and APC buffs. I've come up with a few solutions and quality of life improvements for rallies and APCs. I'm so sorry. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep the last couple of days, been busy. Hopefully Darkflow listens and implements these in a future update. Make rally points award the same amount of XP as APCs. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Improvement 2. Rallies quicker to construct. Yeah, I mean, if it makes more people make them, why not? Make it easier to know where to place them. Darkflow, just the mini map. There should be a fat red line showing the furthest up you can place them. You know what? I kind of like how he's thought about this. I think this deserves some kudos. Because it's like nuanced. It's, I think, improving and incentivizing in the right places. So, yeah, I would totally go for those. Very good suggestion. APCs should be allowed closer to capture points. With this, it would increase them being used more often and would give defenders more motivation to defend the objective of that battle. The accepted area should or could be decreased by 10 to 20 meters. Yes and no by skew. Gray zones likely need a rework. Yeah, I agree with skew. Skew seems pretty base. Just one more assaulter. 4 assaulters just seems a little awkward. I think 5 is a more proper amount. MG gunner and sniper squad should also receive such buff. Yeah, I agree with Dragoms. I kind of agree with both of these. Yeah, because if we think about rifleman squads, like 9 riflemen is pretty strong. Like 9 rifles, period, is pretty good. Especially, of course, at BR5. Allied SMG expansion. So, Krieger Faust, ON32 APCP at BR2, M2 Hyde at BR2, BR3 Owens Mark II, M3 9mm, 650 RPM. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Pretty sure it's the same rate of fire because it's the same reciprocating mass. Probably similar pressure. I'd have to see a source for this, honestly. BR4, M3T29. I mean, this thing should be BR2. It's like very comparable to like the MKB35. That's at that BR. Experimental Sten prototypes, the Roth Sten 900, Smith & Wesson machine carbine. If this is the one I think it is, I mean, I don't know if we even know the rate of fire on it. BR5 belt-fed Sten gun, small arms listed or limited Model 2. I think this one's only like, yeah, same as the regular Sten, like 550 RPM. Jurek Mark 1. So ON32 ACP. M2 Hyde, which is in the game is like a founder's weapon or something like that. Owens Mark II. Grease gun 9mm. He's throwing out some ideas, but that list will be the allied equivalent of Axis having 4 or 5 Berettas that are all essentially the same damn gun. Yeah, like straight up. Like I think the main objective of this, honestly, is like he's trying to find some 9mm SMGs for different BRs. I know that's something I've talked to a few people about, including Chechen Vet. And yeah, like they just have like they have other options that they could use. They even have like 30 carbine options, like the M3T29, which I'd put at BR2, honestly. But yeah, these are all mostly 9mm. I don't know, a 9mm grease gun wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It'd be probably okay at BR1 as well. Hatchet, Rofsten. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it uses a Sten mag. We have no idea what the rate of fire is, so I don't know, like, aside from just having it, like, don't necessarily want to pull an RPM out of our ass. SAL Model 2. Yeah, so it's just a Sten with 50 rounds. Like, that'd be maybe BR3. And then there's the Jurek Mark 1. Yeah, Lanchester Mag, 1000 RPM. This thing would be cool, but I would even put the Vaselli in. I don't know if people know the Vaselli. It's like, it's got that double magazine where it's one in front of the other. It's a pretty cool setup. So 1000 RPM, 60 round magazine. I think that'd be the best option. But this thing I wouldn't hate either. It could even be like an event weapon or like a premium. I'm looking forward to that Winchester 1887 next season. Will pair well with the 1866s. Yeah, it'd be cool to just have a bunch of like Western shit for like low BR allies. M2 high, we already have that gun in the game. Maybe 30 round could be added BR2. Maybe. BR. Yeah, Thompson 1923 wouldn't be a bad option to add. The Annihilator at 1500 RPM would be a bit much. I mean, obviously looking at all these, same kind of deal, like they're Thompsons. We have already like so many Thompsons. Looks like a blend of MOS 38 and MP38. Are we talking about this guy? Yeah, kind of. To me, he just looks like a weird MP38. No need for more allies SMG. Just fold her up. Thompson 30 meg times 4. Fix their curse spread horizontal recoil. Put 3 of them in BR3. Based. Why doesn't the 15 centimeter Panzerwerfer 42 rocket cause any damage when it hits the wall behind the enemy? Bug or intended by design. HE acting strange. Well, I mean, 99% of the time HE kills everything, so I think it's fine. A way to please those who like the update and those who do not. Seems the preferred maps ability comes to the game. Those who do not like certain maps can use that ability. And make the unliked maps appear way more rarely, especially combined with increasing the chance of maps they like. BR5 players dislike Moscow and like Berlin, for example. Stay hydrated, folks, by the way. I just had some water. I might be dehydrated. If some players think certain maps are not adjusted to high-low BRs, the devs should rework these maps based on player feedback, like adding more obstacles. The devs told us before in a news post about adjusting custom match options like filtering weapons, tanks, planes by year, for example. Those who really can't play the game after that anymore could create their own matchmaking. Yeah, that'd be fine, I guess. Sure. We could go full psychopath and add the Thompson 308. I don't even know if we have enough information on that gun. And like, what would that gun even be? Would that just be a BR5 rifle? Would that be like a low BR machine gun? What would it be? Increased Gewehr 43 Kurtz ammo. Should have 120 ammo instead of its 90. All of them 120, not 90. Yeah, I'm down. That works for me. I stay dehydration, my boy. You get used to being thirsty all the time after so long. Just a short video. Oh god, BR5 all day. It would be a funny gun. Yeah. Although, like, I don't know. It's blowback. Blowback only on a 30-06 is kind of redonkulous. Existing aircraft, why is? When exiting aircraft, you have to edit on computer. The problem with that, flying the game when you get into dogfights and when hit D at the same time, while the next thing you know, fly out. Yeah, this man can just change the keybind. Stationary machine guns for all engineering and assault squads. I mean, I look at this and I just think, why not make MG squads more viable? Aside from like BR3. That's just my take. One-off experiment that was so bad on recoil they nixed it quick. Yeah, I mean, probably. Was that the reason why they... I guess that had to be the reason why they never built more of them. New class conscript. Tier 0 soldier, like bolt action rifles that come standard. Unlike rifleman, not a real soldier. Fill squads in order to easy the changes around the game in UI. You can always get them for free, but no, they also take reserve slots to do wisely. As you can see, they are unlocked before Tier 2 riflemen. You saw one of the testing videos. I'd love to find or see that video because like I was looking for more information on that thing and I just could not find it. Aside from like a video of a guy like looking at it in a museum from like 30 years ago. Compete the chat system like War Thunder. War Thunder has... Yeah. Already requested 1,000,000 times. Yep. And I will like your post anyways. Radio Man supply drop buff and APC. Supply a new drop feature. More ammo and medkits. APC can also deploy supply crate. Yeah, it would be interesting. Show event timer for each stage. The timer is for a current stage. But this timer's for the whole event. Fix it. No need to elaborate. Add manual zeroing for Panzerfaust on console. No way to manually adjust the zeroing distance. So without reading this, Mr. Border Bandit, I don't know, you might watch this video, but I know for myself, I don't even use that feature. Like, you honestly kind of get used to like it's faster to just learn like what each of those are on the weapon, if that makes any sense. Like, say you're looking at the bulge of the projectile. Say once it hits 90 degrees, that's 100 meters or something. Just learning that is often the best choice, because if you're wasting time, you know, swapping between your zeroing distance, you might lose your opportunity to hit something. So just getting used to those other indicators that are just like baked into the weapon is like usually your best option. BRs for map changes, personal opinion. One of the biggest Lince's steps. I mean, we've already seen this with the red stuff. Like, some people like it, some people don't. French M5A1. M3A3. Okay, so a lot of different M3, M5 variants. Some of them are neat. Some of these are Yugoslavian and like Romanian, I believe. This is like a 3-pounder, I think, on a Stewart Hall. Tight. Can you copy Older Brother War Thunder and add arcade realistic simulator? I don't hate this well, I don't know. I like that this is a thing for War Thunder and not other games. So maybe not. Excuse me. BR factions, Soviet, Germany, USA. Only 4 or 5 will face with others. Suggest rebalance tier 4 from Germany. Yeah, MKB should be BR4. FG42 should not be BR4. I've already, yeah, like for this stuff, I would just refer to Evo's video or Evo's suggestion because I agree with like 99% of it. New AVT 40 variant with 20 or 25. Yes, that'd be good. Johnson, LMG, get buffed. Yeah. I think the Australian Matilda with the 3-inch howitzer would be a good low tier option. I could see a beer too. Could be like a slower Panzer 3N. Maybe not the same reload speed. Revised Japan Mega Thread 4th edition. I might have seen this already. BR1, beer changes, Chihakai BR1. I mean, I don't know about those. Being BR1. Nah, I don't think I agree with these at BR1. I think these are fine at BR2. Agoko BR1 would make sense though. Chia Flamethrower. Kenyu, yeah. Soki, yeah. Keiho. I don't think the Keiho is even built. So maybe not. Honi 3 BR2. I mean, maybe. Horo. 150 mil. I mean, this thing. I maybe do BR3. Yeah, like he's saying that. Maybe even BR4. Rogo. Yeah, Rogo at BR2 would actually be pretty funny. Yeah, I'd be down for the Rogo at BR2. Cheeto BR3. What? Chinu struggles to penetrate M4A2. What? I don't think I agree with any of that. No, Cheeto at BR4 is fine. It's kind of like a Panther. It's slightly worse than the Panther, but it's kind of like a Panther. Chiri 2 BR4. Keep it at BR4. I mean, okay, for these guns, they had a tungsten shell, or actually 2 tungsten shells, one called the Tokuku, one called the Toku Atsu, and those could really increase the penetration on these. So I wouldn't hate adding those, kind of like the APCR shells for all the German and US tanks. I'm very tired. I don't know if you can tell. KI-32 bomber. Yeah, that would be fine. KI-109. That would also be fine. I don't know about BR1, but I'd love this. I think this thing would be cool. BF-197. KI-43. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be fine at BR1. I'm pretty much going to agree with like most of these planes. Yeah, these are looking pretty solid for their options. Oka, I mean, Oka, maybe not. B7A2. Okay, yeah, that'd be good. A7M2. Yeah, A7M2 would be sick. Playing with 420 mils would be cool. Yeah, I think the J7W1 would be pretty neat. Yeah, 430s with only 60 rounds, 460 kgs. Still would be a cool option for sure. I'd be down for that. Guns, pistols, no BR, type 26. Mark A, yes. The 15 or 16 round pistol would be good. Small Nambu, I think, is irrelevant. Type 97 modified for infantry use would be okay. Bamboo spear. Tokyo Arsenal with an 18 round stick. Yeah, I mean, if the PPT 27 is in the game at BR1, this thing could be there too. Hanyang 88, Chinese version of Gewehr 1888. That would work as well. Type 30 extended. Type Co long, BR3, yeah. Type Co sniper, yep. Bougainville. Type 92 loose gun. Type 4 90 millimeter 120 mil pen, yes, would be good. Type Halo 8 long version, yep, I agree. I don't know if this guy got this idea from me, but the long barrel versions would just be a good implementation. ZH29 is a maybe. Wait, these captured ZH29s actually led to the development of the Otsu, which I would have suggested as well, the 10 round. Yeah, I think there is a 10 round for the Otsu, but I don't think there may or may not be photos of it. KE750 round would be good. Type 97 AT with G10M. Yep. VR5 Type 99 mortar, sure. Type 92 97 round drum would be neat. Type 98 MG15 copy. Type 2A 6.5 by 30. Yeah, depending on who you ask though, the rate of fire is only about 400, so maybe, question mark. Some customization, some gas masks. Yeah, lots of effort put into this. I'm gonna like it. Hell yeah. I'm gonna end the Reddit there. I don't know. Do I want to do some gaming? I'm pretty tired, honestly. I should. No, I should probably go to bed. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's a short stream this week, but either way, I'm glad I was able to chat a little bit, catch up with the Reddit stream or Reddit and forums. Things will be a lot more normal next week, because next week I will have less responsibilities, less things going on IRL. So yeah, thank you guys for hopping onto the short stream. I will catch you all next time.